Hello Libra, this is your reading for the second part of January 2021. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is of course for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising. If you'd like to get more messages, make sure you watch your Moon and Rising signs as well, or potentially if this reading doesn't really resonate with you, you might want to try those other signs as well. Okay Libra, so I've already got your cards in front of me, as I only read jumpers and sometimes they take a while to jump out and I do not want to waste your time. So you've got the Seven of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Swords at the center of your reading, so a need for rest, the Lover's card, the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, so worrying about something here, and the Knight of Cups. I've also got some oracle cards for you, so let's have a look. Listen to your intuition, hearing messages from Spirit, and the Ace of Fire. Okay, Libra. I'm going to start with just a little note here, okay? You've got two Aces of Wands, because the Ace of Fire is very similar to the Ace of Wands in the original tarot deck, and you do have the Ace of Wands over here. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is a card of massive change. So this is a strong fertility vibe. So make sure you are extra careful if you don't want any little ones anytime soon. Now, in general, Libra, it feels like you're very much in a out with the old, in with the new vibe. Even though you know what you are running away from, you don't really know what you're looking for. I feel like, yeah, you know what you are and you want to leave behind, but you don't know what you want instead of that. You don't really know what you're making room for. Something's keeping you up at night and you simply don't know what to do. But as usual, let's start from the top here. The Seven of Wands. It looks like you it looks like there are quite a bit of people around you that think that they know better what it is that you should do with your life, possibly being way too nosy and giving you advice you didn't really ask for, Libra. There might be a need to defend your actions and choices in the next few weeks. If you've got any haters, just keep your head up and smile. Don't take negative comments too hard. Most of the time, they are just saying what they think about themselves, you know, trying to take it out on someone else. There is a need to let go of people who poison your spirit and confuse you, since the only right true answers will be found within you through resting and withdrawing with this Four of Swords. So Libra, walk away from people who always bring up your past mistakes and find others who will celebrate this new beginning, this Ace of Wands with you. Now I'm thinking that possibly you need to surround yourself with people who inspire you, especially if you are feeling a little bit lost in terms of what it is that you want to do in life. Now, there's a need for change, that's for sure. It might have been growing inside you for a while now. This Wheel of Fortune means closing one cycle and starting a new one. So, take a step back. And before you decide on anything, see whether there are any patterns, any cycles that you keep repeating. The wheel always signifies a big moment coming up. It usually is a lucky card, okay? So despite it being a bit unpredictable at times, I wouldn't be too worried here. The Ace of Wands and the wheel. It's time to write a new story, Libra. You could be tired of the old you, your old circumstances. If you have a few false starts, if you had a few false starts in the last few months, just remember that every day is a chance to get up and begin again. Focusing on the past mistakes distract you from the clean slate that's right in front of you. These two cards. I just remembered a very beautiful quote that goes really well with the energy of this spread. So the quote goes, "For what it's worth, it's never too late to be whoever you want to be. I hope you live a life you're proud of, and if you're not, I hope you have the strength to start over again." And it looks like you really, really want that, Libra. Now with this Ten of Pentacles, it feels like if you're stuck, not knowing what your purpose in life is, really, or which path you want to follow next, you can never go wrong with sticking to your values while making this choice. So keep your integrity, Libra. Now, we've got two oracle cards here trying to guide you in the next few weeks. So when you are faced with choices, listen to your intuition and look for signs, hearing messages from spirit. There might be some synchronicities going on in your life right now. Make sure you don't ignore them and take note of everything that seems to be a bit too weird or magical to simply be a coincidence. Keep a dream journal and listen to what your unconscious is trying to tell you, Libra. Now, I want to emphasize the messages from spirit here. Since you've got two Aces of Wands, these are all about new beginnings and following through on inspiration, maybe even taking old ideas and making them better. Whatever this is, you are surrounded by potential now, Libra, and I'm feeling that if you're feeling a little bit lost, you should look for messages from the universe and see whether you can take something that's seemingly presented to you for no reason at all and turn it into a new project. It could be that you accidentally stumble upon something while taking a walk and suddenly there's a spark, an idea being born in your mind. Something you'll take and you will further develop it. So just be on the lookout for messages from spirit. As your main energy, you've got the Four of Swords over here. So that card is suggesting that there's a need for rest in the upcoming weeks. If you're stuck and you don't know which direction to choose, let it go for a little bit. Nourish yourself, take a break. Very often, in a context such as this, the Four of Swords signifies meditation bringing you messages. So if you are into that, if you are into meditation, this might be the way to go about this dilemma of yours. If you have any questions about anything, if you have to make a choice, try meditation and see what comes up in your mind. In hard times, the goal is to change your response to what you cannot control. Actually, sometimes the most productive thing you can do is relax. relax with the Four of Swords. Now, with these two cards for you here, the Lovers and the Three of Pentacles, excuse me, there's teamwork for you ahead. You might be entering a partnership of some sort. But the Lovers could also signify the need to make a choice. And that choice is an important one, since it'll define your path forward for a longer period of time, for months or even years. I told you in the beginning, Libra, that it feels like you can't really decide, but possibly with the Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, there might be someone coming in soon and offering you a place in their group, you know, or a job offer where you work as a part of a bigger team, and the decision is kind of almost made for you. Now, since we are in the middle of a pandemic, the Knight of Cups could also be showing up to tell you that it's good to explore more beauty in your life in many ways. So, you know how we don't really have a reason to dress up anymore, Libra? It might be a good idea to just put on whatever makes you feel good and sexy in the evening, do your hair and do your makeup, you know, get out of the joggies vibe for just one night. Explore what you find beautiful, poetic, and lyrical. We can't really enjoy art in real life. We can't go to a museum, to a gallery, to exhibitions, but maybe explore the beauty of nature itself. That's art as well, if you want to see it that way. And with this Knight of Swords, let's not avoid this card. You are probably staying up at night a little bit, feeling anxious, maybe not knowing what to do, but just know that there's no point in worrying, okay? Worrying doesn't ever change anything. I know it's easier said than done, but think about it. It never really changes anything. Worrying only ruins the pleasures that lie in the present. So based on the cards, I would let that worry go for a little bit and look for answers with meditation, or, as I've said, signs from the universe. You know, little lucky coincidences. Libra, believe the answers you need will come to you, and when you let it go and your mind is still, they actually might, if you believe in it. Almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you and your overthinking brain, Libra, okay? So, this is your reading, Libra, and I'm really tempted, like for a few other signs, to pull you one more Moonology card to see what's going on, and if we get any more messages, just let me take a sip of water, because my voice is going. I've done so many readings today, just can't speak anymore. Okay, shuffle the cards. Any more messages for Libra for the next 2 weeks, for the last 2 weeks of January 2021? Any more messages for Libra? Any more messages for Libra? One more shuffle. Prosperity lies ahead. New Moon in Taurus. Okay, let's have a super quick look at the booklet, okay? Because this deck is very new to me and I don't really know the meanings that well just yet. New Moon in Taurus. Let's have a look. Page 44. Bear with me, Libra. Okay. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. The card suggests that you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. value yourself and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy. So now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. Well, yeah, of course, especially since it's January as well. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of sexier times. Okay, I like this one. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. Okay, so additional meanings for this card are: you will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. Well, that sounds good. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Okay, so I told you that if you want to make a choice about what it is that you want to do in life, follow your values. You can never go wrong with that. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Okay, well, there we go. Another nice confirmation. And start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. Okay, Libra. I hope you find these extra messages for this card useful. And this is your reading. I hope it resonated at least a little bit for you. So yeah, just remember to take a deep breath. If you can't find the answers that you're looking for, take a step back, let yourself chill. Maybe through meditation, the answers will come. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading, and I shall speak to you and see you very, very soon. Bye bye, Libra.